but that something about what happened when she was there was a secret. In July 1971, my mother committed suicide. But the camera is a kind of license. And for a lot of people, they want to be paid that much attention. And that's a reasonable kind of attention to be paid. There are always two things that happen. One is recognition, and the other is that it's totally peculiar. Everybody has that thing where they need to look one way, but they come out looking another way. You see somebody on the street, and essentially what you notice about them is the flaw. It's just extraordinary that we should have been given these peculiarities, and not content with what we were given, we create a whole other set. But there's a point between what you want people to know about you and what you can't help people knowing about you. There's a quality of legend about freaks, like a person in a fairy tale who stops you and demands that you answer a riddle. Gap between intention and effect. If you've ever spoken to someone with two heads, you know they know something you don't. It isn't just looking at it, it's looking at it when you're not looking at it. Very often, knowing yourself isn't really going to lead you anywhere. It was a sense of getting in between two actions, or in between action and repose. But it comes mostly from some very deep choices somebody has made. It's a million choices you make. It's luck, in a sense, or even ill luck. If I stand in front of something, instead of arranging it, I arrange myself. I found it very scary. I mean, I could become a million things, but I could never become that. I'd have my eyes glued to the finder, and it wasn't like I was really vulnerable. It just seemed terrific what was happening. I didn't to like that experience because while being bored, I was also entranced. It was boring, but it was also mysterious. You just choose a subject, and what you feel about it, what it means, begins to unfold if you just plain choose a subject and do it enough. The thing that's important to know is that you never know. You think what it is what it's about. I mean, it's very subtle and a little embarrassing to me, but I really believe there are things which nobody would see unless I photographed them.
There are other artists, and they work also in a non-understandable kind of a way. Nobody could understand what they are doing. And they are phonies, and they work with illusions and fantasies. And that this kind of a difference is extremely important to understand.
That somebody else's tragedy is not the same as your own.